Prime Minister is disqualified from office. Good afternoon, I'm Asanda Matsaunyani. The South African Institute for Drug-Free Sport has confirmed that 2012 Comrades winner Ludwig Mamabolo has tested positive for a banned stimulant. Mamabolo could face a 2-year ban and be stripped of his title if found guilty by an independent tribunal. According to SAID's CEO Khalid Gallant, Mamabolo, the first South African athlete to win the Comrades in 7 years, was tested after he completed the Comrades on June 3rd. Gallant says the banned stimulant methylhexaniamine gives athletes a heightened sense of awareness, energy and euphoria. A disciplinary hearing for suspended prosecutor Glenys Breitenbach has been postponed by the National Prosecuting Authority after it heard an application from Media 24 to allow journalists to cover the hearing. Due to a lack of space in the Pretoria venue, most journalists were asked to wait outside the hearing while Media 24's lawyers argued their case. Breitenbach did not oppose the application. Breitenbach is facing charges of misconduct relating to the mining's rights case between Kumba Iron Ore and Imperial Crown Trading. She claims she was stopped from prosecuting suspended crime intelligence head Richard Mdluli. The driver of a blue light vehicle who made headlines after allegedly knocking a West Rand teenager off his motorcycle last year has appeared in the Krugersdorp Magistrates Court. Joseph Semichi was driving Gauteng MEC Humphrey Memezi in November last year when he hit 19-year-old Thomas Ferreira. Carmen Rabi was in court.
Dressed in a smart suit, Joseph Semichi was briefly read charges of reckless and negligent driving before being told that his trial date had been postponed to the 3rd of October. He was released on warning. Meanwhile, the alleged victim, Thomas Ferreira, has received an 800,000 rand interim payout from the Road Accident Fund. Ferreira sustained severe brain damage and spent weeks in a coma after the accident. Carmen Robbie, SABC News, Johannesburg.
Public service salaries will cost the state 30 billion rand. Public Service Minister Lindiwe Sisulu says this is almost 2 billion rand over what the state has budgeted for. Sisulu says government has offered public service workers a 9% increase, made up of a 6.5% salary increase and a 2.5% increase in benefits. Labour is demanding an 8% salary increase. Sisulu has invited labour unions back to the negotiating table after negotiations broke down last week. Meanwhile, Sisulu added that government's offer was fair.
I'd like to explain to you that the salary we talk about has two elements to it. First, we have the benefits, and the benefits include a pay progression of 1.5%, where benefits of medical aid, of pension and housing, and a number of others. This totals 2.5%. The total salary, therefore, offered by government, as it stands now, is 9%, which is the 2.5 for the benefits and the 6.5 for the wages.
Overseas, the Supreme Court in Pakistan has disqualified Prime Minister Yusuf Raza Gilani from holding office. 2 months ago, he was convicted of contempt of court for refusing to reopen corruption cases against President Asif Ali Zardari. The BBC's Ola Gerin reports from Islamabad.
Pakistan's Supreme Court has disqualified the country's Prime Minister, Yusuf Raza Gilani, from office and from Parliament. The court said he was effectively disqualified from the 26th of April, when he was convicted on contempt charges. That conviction related to his refusal to reopen decades-old corruption cases against Pakistan's President Asif Ali Zardari in Switzerland. The ruling Pakistan People's Party is in emergency session to decide on its next move. It has the necessary majority in Parliament to elect a successor.
Recapping the top story, the South African Institute for Drug-Free Sport has confirmed that 2012 Comrades winner Ludwig Mamabolo has tested positive for a banned stimulant. That's the news this hour here on SAfm. I'm Asanda Matsaunyane. Headlines at 3:30.
Afternoon Talk on SAfm.